Health, Wellness, and You.
Week 3, Spiritual Health.
Here's CKDM News Director Matt Hamill.
It's day 2 of our week-long focus on spiritual health. You're listening to Health, Wellness, and You. Today we'll have a discussion around maintaining a connection to spiritual health in a time like this, where our normal practices have been largely interrupted by restrictions on gatherings. Today we'll complete our conversation with Dr. Harold Koenig from Duke University, who will join us by phone right after this.
Many things have just stopped over the last few months, but there are some things in life that just don't stop for anything.
I was recently diagnosed with lung cancer. The strain on my family has been tough, but if it wasn't for the support of Central Plains Cancer Services and their transportation program, I just don't know where I'd be.
Cancer touches everyone. Your gift provides hope. Your donation stays right here in our region to help our neighbors, family, and friends. Check your mail for your donation card or donate online at centralplainscancerservices.com.
Dr. Koenig, welcome back to Health, Wellness, and You. Last time we spoke, we touched on how religious faith and spirituality can help manage the stress of certain situations that might otherwise have negative effects on our overall health and well-being, mentally, physically, what have you. Can you share your point of view now on how religious faith and spirituality can be of benefit in a challenging time much like this?
You know, Matt, the research is even stronger with regard to positive emotions, between religion and positive emotions, than it is between religion and negative emotions like stress and depression. That's another way, as you say, that's another way that religious involvement protects people. It's through the beliefs, the comforting beliefs that there is a God, that God loves us, that there is meaning and purpose to everything that happens in the world, and that he can be called on to provide support and care and help us actually practically through a lot of situations. And of course, there is the faith community as well that surrounds us and provides support. Now that's, not so easy with the COVID-19 pandemic, but gathering together with people, encouraging one another in person and hugging, and shaking hands and all of that, singing together, all of these things that are so important in personal contact for good mental health. We don't have that now, but we have to compensate by these other ways.
With the pandemic restricting the ability of our spiritual community to gather the way they were accustomed to, can you touch on some of the challenges to our health that we have to look out for as a result?
Yes, the restrictions on religious gatherings, I think, is having an impact. It's having an impact, because people can't get together like they used to, and that is an issue. And I think there are some costs to that, because of the social isolation that tends to breed, because for many people, their major source of socialization is their weekly attendance at religious services. And so that's no longer possible for some individuals, and that's going to have a cost. There's no doubt about that, particularly for older adults who may already be somewhat socially isolated.
But I also know that despite the widespread closures of places of worship, I read somewhere that you believe, Dr. Koenig, there's still a great opportunity to remain connected to our faith at this time.
So it's not just going to church. It's all of the other things that involve a change in a person's view, attitude, behavior, treatment, living life. That's what counts. It's the personal incorporation of religious beliefs. It's the personal commitment. It's the connection with God and the divine. However one understands God, the divine, the transcendent, that's what counts.
For the full conversation with Dr. Harold Koenig, psychiatry professor at Duke University, make sure to head to 730ckdm.com and go to the Health, Wellness, and You page. I'll be right back. I'll tell you who we're speaking with tomorrow on Health, Wellness, and You.
Park's Edge Physiotherapy is now open at 420 Main Street North in Dauphin, and they're accepting new patients. Physiotherapy focuses on movement along with active participation to restore, maintain, and maximize strength, physical function, and independence. If you're having problems with any of these, contact them today. And they make it as simple as possible with direct billing to most insurance providers and by offering services to WCB and MPI clients. If you have any questions or would like to book an appointment, contact Park's Edge Physiotherapy at 204-638-9642 or visit them at parksedgephysio.ca.
Coming up tomorrow, we'll hear from a new expert with some wonderful insights to share on the topic of health and spirituality. This is Health, Wellness, and You, a 4-week journey on 730 CKDM, exploring the benefits of balancing your physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional health and all the benefits that can bring into our lives. In the meantime, make sure to go to 730ckdm.com, head to the Health, Wellness, and You page for the full-length conversations with the health experts.
CKDM's Health, Wellness, and You feature series is brought to you by Central Plains Cancer Services, Park's Edge Physiotherapy, Dauphin Clinic Pharmacy, Dr. Brenna and Three Graces Medispa, Dauphin Chiropractic Center, Nutter's Everyday Naturals in Dauphin, Parkland Collaborative Legal Options, Fusion Credit Union, and Sunrise Counseling in Dauphin. Listen to CKDM Radio twice daily at 7:15 and 3:15, or listen anytime at 730ckdm.com.